Welcome to Lynnis Minutes. I will be sharing with you some quick tips, tools, and techniques about enhancing your mind, body, spirit wellness in just a few minutes.
Hey everybody, didn't want to let me on. Hi, this is Lynnis and welcome to Lynnis Minutes. And today is a Monday. As always, I'm on here on Mondays at 8:30 a.m. Pacific Standard Time to talk about things that you can do to enhance your mind, body, and spirit wellness in just a few minutes. I talk about holistic practices, fitness, nutrition, and spiritual renewal. I guess you can say I'm a generalist when it comes to wellness, and I've been doing this exclusively online for 12 years. So hopefully you're going to always get some kind of value added information. I also want to welcome the new members of the Wellness Woman 40 and Beyond Club. I see that you are, we're going to add some new people today. And also those of you who are new to the V.I.B.E series group. And I will be talking about both those groups in just a minute. But first, let's get started in talking about what I wanted to chat with you all about today. You know, I really am always looking for ways to continue to vibe in my life, meaning how to be more vibrant, how to enhance my intuition, and how to also keep moving forward in my life where the inner beauty that I feel we all have radiates out, and also how to emerge all of our gifts, talents, and abilities into the woman that we know we can be. And so today, when I was doing some research today, actually this morning, early in the morning, I was looking for information on things that we should be doing midlife to enhance our overall wellness and these quick little hacks. And, you know, it's interesting because thankfully, many of the things I found I already knew. So, yay! I'm doing them now. I already knew them, but I'm not necessarily doing them. So I'm going to tell you which ones I'm doing and which ones I'm going to be adding, because I'm always looking for ways to stay well as I move towards that 64 in June. Okay, I'm looking out for things that I can do to stay healthy. So let's get started, because I only like to take a few minutes. If you're not doing this already, you want to start doing that, and that's adding garlic to your meals. You know, I had an experience yesterday with my husband who has a gout, quite frankly, and his foot has swollen up a little bit, and he looked it up on YouTube. And I know garlic has all kinds of different anti-inflammatory benefits and antioxidant benefits. It's excellent. But also, garlic water is what he had looked up, which sounds kind of gross, but you know, he made it and his foot went down. So actually adding garlic to your meals has so many things that are beneficial. So just take a look at that and see where you could add garlic. Some people might want to add garlic to their eggs, add to their stir-fried vegetables. My husband probably tries to add it to his oatmeal if he could. But take a look at that and see where you can add garlic to help boost your immune system and so many other medicinal benefits. Also, for those of you who are lacto-ovo vegetarians or eat meat byproducts, start your day with eggs if you can. Now, I'm not saying start your day with eggs if you have high cholesterol. You might want to do egg whites, or if you are a vegan. But for those of you who do eat eggs, this is a great way to start your day because it has all kinds of benefits, especially for the brain. So if you happen to be one of those people who is looking for a way to kind of kickstart your day and to make sure that you have a lot of energy during the course of the day, eggs could be one way to do it. One of the reasons is that a study found that there's a lot of selenium that's found in eggs, and that really does help to reduce your risk of thyroid disease, which is something that women sometimes have a tendency to struggle with. So that's another reason why you want to take a look at adding eggs to your day. Now, for you coffee drinkers out there, you can just switch 1 cup of coffee for a cup of green tea a day. It'll go a long ways. Now, I'm sure you've heard about green tea before, but let me remind you that green tea has all kinds of cancer fighting benefits. There is cancer fighting power in green tea. And this is one of the unique abilities that it has. And it can also help in terms of fat burning and controlling your weight, especially as we move into the 50s and 60s. Now, for me personally, I can only maybe drink maybe a half a cup of green tea. I don't know why, but it makes me a little nauseated. But I do drink it just for the medicinal benefits. So consider adding, maybe you're switching out your cup of coffee for one thing of green tea. Another thing you want to do is to make sure you're adding ground flaxseed to just about everything. Ground flaxseed is so fantastic. It has omega-3, which we need for our brains. It also is an expensive way to reduce that bad cholesterol and lower your risk of heart disease. And if you add just a tablespoon or so of ground flaxseed, and it won't change the flavor of your breakfast or anything like that, but it can help you with colorectal cancer. And that is something that can be common for men over 40, over 50 in particular. So flaxseed, I mean, it really makes it worth your while to add it to your smoothies, your soups, your sauces, your nut butters, and more. So consider that. Now, here's another midlife hack you might want to consider when it comes to improving your overall health. And that is to keep your phone far away from your phone. Keep your phone far away from your phone. That's wrong. Keep your phone far away from you, especially when you're charging your phone, okay? There have been studies that show that phones emit waves that aren't good for us, especially after 40. So if you can put your phone far away from your bed at night, it can help a lot because the chances of breast and prostate cancer skyrocket for men and women who sleep with the phone because of the effects of the blue light. This is something that they're just discovering in terms of things that you need to be doing or changing with your health or in your life as you approach midlife. And this is a big one. Put your phone, if you're concerned about being able to hear the phone, here's another hack for you. You put the phone like maybe in your master bathroom or something that's still far away from your bed. And then you put the phone inside of a glass, okay, that it can fit in. And when it goes off, it makes that sound that much lighter. So if you have an important emergency phone call, turn the volume up, take it off of silent mode, put it inside the glass, and you can hear it even more so. So there you go. But the main thing is do not sleep with it right next to your bed. Now, here's one you think you should know, but still maybe is not high on your priority list. But there's been new studies that have come up about the need for us to wash our sheets more often, because as we get older, our immune system weakens, and there's no sense in exposing ourselves to unnecessary germs, especially since we're living in the middle of a pandemic. Therefore, there's all kinds of different ways that you can, keep your area clean in your room. But one way is to make sure that you wash your sheets probably at least once a week or so, and change them once a week. There are about 3 million bacteria that are on your sheets by the end of 1 week. So something to think about and something you may want to do in terms of changing what you normally do. And, I think it's really important that even though it's cold and we're all huddling in because of inclement weather, let some fresh air in from time to time. What I like to do first thing in the morning, it's already cold, but what I like to do is to go into my living room area. I have these floor-to-ceiling windows, and I open the windows for just a few moments. There's no one else up. My husband's not up, so he's not feeling cold. I'm already cold already, so a little bit of extra cold doesn't matter. And so that just puts fresh air in and hopefully fresh air out. I leave it like that for about 15 or 20 minutes while I am, preparing my coffee or doing whatever it is that I need to do, so that I let some fresh air in. I think it's so important that we do that. Many times as we begin to head towards 40, we start seeing some things that are beginning to change. And then after 40, after 50, after 60, there are things that begin to change. But there's always an answer. You don't have to suffer. You don't have to live in ignorance or in fear of change. Midlife Hacks is all about, expanding your horizon and finding new ways to be well in your mind, body, and spirit. So if you want to keep finding out more things that you can do, please tune in every Monday at 8:30 Pacific time or 11:30 Eastern Standard Time. That would be 10:30 Central Standard Time to Lynnis Minutes, because I love sharing information with you that I hope will help you to be well in your mind, body, and spirit. And I also want to hear your comments and thoughts. What are some of the things that you are doing to make life easier for you as you head down that journey of the over 40 crowd? I think that, sharing is caring and knowledge is power. So the more we share, the more we learn. And I just want to thank all of you for joining the groups on Facebook and following me. Some of you have followed me over to Clubhouse, and I'm on Clubhouse every Monday morning at 6:45 a.m. talking about midlife strategies to V.I.B.E. And if you want to find me on Clubhouse, just go to @V.I.B.E Lynnis and find me on Clubhouse, or type in Lynnis Woods Mullins and follow me. And for those of you who aren't on Clubhouse and want to get on Clubhouse, message me, because I'm collecting quite a few invites, because I have close to 1,000 people following me on Clubhouse. I've only been there a month, but that gives you an idea of how powerful this medium is. There are lots and lots of midlife women on there sharing information and advice and getting to know each other. I see friendships being formed, collaborations being formed. This is a medium that you want to be on. Absolutely. I think the more we find out about how we can support each other and help each other to be well in our mind, body, and spirit, ultimately, the better the world will be. The better the world will be, because after all, it's all about us, right? It is. This is the year of the woman, the century of the woman, whatever. It really is all about us. So we want to make sure that we're well. And thank you again for joining the groups. I will see you next Monday. Remember, today is Motivational Monday. Tomorrow is Talk Tuesday. Wednesday is Wellness Wednesday. And Thursday is Tribute Thursday. Friday, that is our Fun and Fitness Friday. And Saturday is Self-Care Saturday. And on Sunday, it's Spiritual Sunday. So every day we have a theme in the Wellness Woman group. Every day to help you to grow. And in the V.I.B.E series group, just about every day, one of the experts comes on and says something about your V.I.B E emotions, something about V.I.B E moving, and something about V.I.B E living. So if you want to find out more about that and you don't belong to the V.I.B E series group, go ahead and join the V.I.B E series group. Valuable information is shared. Thanks so much for listening. I will see you next week. Bye-bye for now.